it's just growth. It's time for growth. I've been doing the products for so long. Like I started maybe 2, 3 years ago, and I started out with from the dollar store, like the dollar, not Dollar General, because you know that's not a dollar, but we talking about the actual dollar store. I went and bought some water, like the spray water bottles that was like gold, and I kind of put like my initials on it. It was like a aftershave spray, like after you shave somebody up, you spray it, like disinfectant spray basically. I did that, and that actually took off. I actually sold a couple bottles like within like the first day I made it, and this was just something me and my wife put together. I sold out of all of that twice. I was like, wow. I didn't even put no effort into that. I didn't even put no real money into that. Like, mind you, I probably spent like, all that product, I probably spent like $25. So, I was like, wow, I need to take this to the next level. So, after we did that for a minute, and mind you, at this time, I really wasn't praying or even, like, God really wasn't the thought, like, for me. I just thought I was just trying to get it. Either way it came, how it came, it could be negative, positive, I don't care. I just wanted the money. So, some things happened in my life would push me closer to God, which is some setbacks. And while I was just simply just dealing my products and just being a barber, life just showed me like so many times of why I should keep God closer to me. So, mind you, as I'm gonna kind of fast forward because I'm gonna give you like a brief story of like just how I came to this position where I am at right now. So, I'm in Hot Springs. I really just wanted to grow, you know what I'm saying? I was growing, so I wanted to grow. This is like when I first started the first product. It was the dollar, like the products that I made from Dollar Store. So I'm selling all these products. I'm like, wow, like people actually will buy something from me. So it's like, they motivated me. So I'm like, man, we gotta go somewhere else. Like, I wanted to truly expand. So I was like, where is the best place to go in Arkansas that has a lot of growth? It was Conway. So I pack up, move my family to Conway. And of course, I didn't have a whole lot of money to be moving like that. So I took my money, the little money that I did have, and we ended up moving in with her mom. So as we were staying with her mom, I'm steady making t-shirts. We pressing up my Cutwell 48 t-shirts. I had just got the LLC, and I was working at the barbershop with my cousin Danielle at her wax, her Yanni, like she do all the wax, Yanni steams and all that, mind you. Danny's Boutique, yeah. I was working there first, and I was pretty much like, yo, I know in my head like I wanted to be something big. Like I didn't want to shortball myself on anything. Like if I was gonna do anything, if you know me personally, I am going to do it. Like I always been the one. I take any type of risk. Like I jump out on faith any given moment. That was me. I'm not like that anymore. I might be a little bit, but it's gonna have to be biblical. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be, it's gonna have to be righteous if I jump like that. But so as I'm working in Danny's Boutique, like I'm already pretty much just plotting like, I know I'm about to take this to the next level. I know I'm about to go here. I know I'm about to do that. And I like in the process of that, and I'm growing, mind you. I'm growing. I'm putting myself in position to do the things that I want to do, but I wasn't doing it all the way throughout God. So it gets tricky. So as soon as I get to the point of like I'm almost all the way at the top of my growth, like just peaking out. I thought I was peaking out, but I was far from peak. You know what I'm saying? I was barely scratching the surface. So I catch COVID. Yeah, I caught COVID, and I caught it bad. Like I literally I was just in the shop one day, and it was like a snap of my finger. Like I just felt like, what the freak is going on? I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste. The day I caught COVID, me and my wife went to eat seafood, and I'm sitting here eating the seafood like, bro, this don't even taste right. Mind you, I'm like, bro, like, she probably looking at me like, this, he tripping, like, who ain't, like, I'm looking at the crab legs, like, I'm not moved right now. This is very, very much nasty, like, I know crab legs got taste, like, I'm looking at the sauce, like, what's going on? So I'm like, okay, now I know something is going on with my body, yo. So my next step, as soon as we leave out of Juicy Seafood, I go to the liquor store right across the street from Juicy Seafood, and I go buy a pint of Crown. I'm drinking the Crown. I can't even taste the Crown. I'm not even getting drunk off the Crown. So I'm like, bro, my body is tripping. Like, I'm really like, what the freak is going on with me? So I go take the COVID test, and that come back positive. And I'm like, wow. I'm in the house almost like I'm falling asleep, and I'm not even sleepy. Like, it's weird. Like, I'd be sitting up, and I wake up like I don't even remember going to sleep at all. And that was the most scariest thing in my life. And during that whole situation, I found myself getting closer to God. And the closer it seemed that I get to God, it's like every time I jump out on a leap of faith of just, any type of business venture, I'm very eager, So I would jump out on so many business deals, but it seemed like every time I would jump out on another business deal, since I got closer to God, it would fail epically fast. Like, I would know from the jump, like, I shouldn't have even have did it. Like, so that right there happened so many times, and I took so many losses. But then it took this one loss that really just, I just said, man, if it ain't in God's will, I don't want it. But I took a loss so big, what led me to really have to open my eyes and really start to listen to the people who are telling me, because I never listened to anybody. But that last situation and last loss I really took, it really hurt me dearly. So when I hear people tell me, like, I don't think this, like, if I hear too many people tell me I don't think this, and if I look into it myself and it's not matching up with the words that I live by, then I won't even touch it. And that's just me. I really have changed a whole lot, man. Life has gotten so much more better. Like, since I gave a lot of that stuff away and I truly just put my faith in God, my life has truly changed for the best. I cannot lie. And throughout God, I ended up getting my product in one of the biggest hair stores in Little Rock, Supreme Beauty. Big shout out to my guy, man. I'm so thankful for y'all. And mind you, I went to every supply hair store I could think of, even in Conway. I went to multiple hair stores in Little Rock. You know what they said? Yeah, come back tomorrow. But leave a product here for us so we can at least try it out. And mind you, these stores, like, not to speak down on anybody, because I mean, come on, who really gonna take a chance on somebody who has no paperwork? I do have my paperwork right, as far as I have my trademarks and my entities. I have all that lined out. But as far as just like no real paperwork, no social media buzz, like nothing. But none of them would take that risk on me. But one of the biggest hair stores in Little Rock took a risk on me. So that should tell you something, that God is in my favor. So like, when I got to that last one, and they said, man, yeah, go and get all of that and put it on the top shelf. They had me put my product, I'm gonna put it in the video right here. They had me put my product right above Rick Ross, the boss. Yeah, the boss. The boss. Like, yeah. They had me put my product right above his top shelf. Now, if that ain't God, then I don't know what to tell you. This ain't for you if you don't believe in him. This video right here, if you don't believe in him, you can much leave this video right now, because if you tell me I'm talking too much about my God, then this ain't for you, because I'm not gonna stop that, mind you. So we're gonna fast forward. So pretty much I caught the COVID. I ended up leaving Danielle's shop. the reason why I left Danielle's shop because I didn't like the fact of clients. Like they probably wasn't even doing it, but the fact that they could walk over there while she's doing any type of private service, I just didn't like the fact of it. But I love the shop. The shop was amazing, bro. It was one of the most creative shops I've ever been in my life. Cause like when I took my pictures and stuff up there, it was like it was dope. It was next level. So I ended up leaving there or whatever, and I ended up going into a shop with at Man Cave in Conway, and I'm pushing my products. I end up pushing the products, getting into some extra deals, and I got into another deal that put me in a bind. Then I was like, I don't even want to speak on that situation. But then I'm just leading you up to the situation when I left mine. So when I got all the way up to the position where I had an opportunity on the table to have a building, it was almost like 6,800 square feet. So I'm in the process of about to get in this building. So me being the arrogant, cocky individual that I am, well, I was, I'm not like this anymore. At least I am somewhere. You know, you can't just stop. You know, it's just some of that is just my personality. I just love doing what I do. But as far as me being arrogant, cocky, no, I'm not like that no more. But I literally got this building that I was supposed to get. It was like 6,800 square feet, big building, beautiful building. And I ended up telling everybody at the shop, I said, man, y'all can have all the clippers. Don't even worry about it. Keep my chairs, my station. I'll never cut hair ever again in my life. This is what I told these people. So I told them that, and I turned around. I'm thinking I'm about to get this building, and the building ended up folding. I ended up not even getting to move in the building from the jump. Now I'm not gonna get too deep in that, but most of you, pick up what I'm dropping. But I wasn't even able to move into the building, so therefore that left me jobless for like 3 months. So within that 3 months, I really just turned my faith up even harder than what I've been, and I'm turned up. Like my prayer is I'm locked in. Like me, I'm seeing eye to eye. I'm understanding. I'm grasping what he putting down. And mind you, within that 3 months, I probably read like 14 books, and I started picking up on the Bible. Like, so mind you, like my it's like a whole nother level now. So we're gonna fast forward. So I ended up getting into, we starting to get into present day now. So I ended up getting into a shop with TJ. Everybody knows who TJ is. He's the guy that does all the dope tattoos. He do like he'll put your whole face on you. You know what I'm saying? He cold. He dope what he do. So I ended up getting into a shop with him, and like, mind you, my motivation wasn't all the way there, but just when I got placed in this shop, it's like my motivation just got to turning up again. Like I just got to, but mind you, but let me go back. But in them 3 months, I ended up getting my product in Supreme Beauty, the hair store in Little Rock on Collard Glen. Make sure you go up there. My product is right above Rick Ross' product. I'm not lying. I'm gonna put the picture. I'm gonna put that up there. But yeah, so, but fast forward, I'm in TJ's shop now as we speak on Hark Rider, right there by the Sonic, right up the street from Walgreens. But yeah, so right now I'm at the point where I did a lot within this brand. Like a lot of y'all see me post a lot of this stuff, but the work that I put in behind Cutwell 48, Cutwell Connect is gruesome. And it take a real strong man to keep pushing and keep striving and still doing this. Like, that's why in December we are going to expand. And I'm going to expand to, I know I said we're gonna do, but factual, my products will be put into a couple of hair stores in Dallas, starting out. From Dallas, I can't tell you where else we're gonna go. But for right now, we got Little Rock, and the next move is Dallas. But I will still be stationed in Arkansas. But as far as my products, we will be pushing them out to more stores. And I find it kind of weird how a lot of small stores, they don't even want to fool with nobody if you ain't got no major name. But I don't even have a major name. But all of the big hair stores want to pick me up. So I don't, so that's kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know, that's kind of weird to me, but hey, I'm not gonna cry about it. But for the most part, if somebody had asked me, like, how do I go about doing the things that I do, or just the luck that most people might think I might receive, I don't even call it luck no more. I literally prayed for this all the time. I asked God for all type of stuff. And I started to realize it's set in stone. Like, I just gotta go out there and get it. And it's not gonna come in the way that I thought it was gonna come. Because I literally thought I was going to be rich off of all type of stuff. But it just never comes how you think it's gonna come. It comes exactly, once God write it down in the book, it's up to you to seek it. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to advise any young man who wanted to be successful and they on this entrepreneurship, like they just wanted to do their own thing, I would advise you to dip and dab in Proverbs and to really put Psalms 113 into your life. And then you'll start to notice like everything you touch turn to gold. That type of effect. But you really can only get that throughout God, in my opinion. Now, if you don't, if you choose to do anything else, it shall perish. And I'm the prime example of that. I done did a lot of things that I'm not proud to speak on. But all the things that I've gained from me doing negative activities has perished. And a lot of y'all seen that. A lot of y'all know that. But since I picked up on his word and have an understanding with God, I keep prospering, I keep growing. Like, my business is growing. Next month, December, it's game over. I'm not even gonna say it's game over. It's just what it's been supposed to be. I've been doing this for a minute, and my faith is all the way up. Like, it's bamboo season. If you know what I'm talking about, it's bamboo season. I got that from my guy Michael Todd, man. I'm very, very up to par on him, bro. He is amazing. Michael Todd teaches like, if you really want to learn more about him, just type in Transformation Church and just watch a couple of his videos. I promise you